Hey, what's going on, everybody? Wicked here, back with more Tales of Symphonia, and today we are going to be beating the game. This is the finale of Tales of Symphonia. It's been a long time coming. I am super excited to finally finish this game so we can start something brand new. Before we enter the final boss, here's my setup for everyone. I got this on Lloyd, strong ability plus personal add combo. I'm using Berseia in the boss fight with Dart plus Vitality, Endure, and Revive to get glory. Rain is item pro, spell save, happiness, and speed cast to get concentrate. Then Kratos has speed cast, eternal, super chain, and slasher to get super blast. I'm not using Colette, Regal, Genus, or Sheena because I just like the party I have here. Rain for healing, Kratos because he's a good backup healer, damage dealer, and spellcaster. Berseia because she hits really hard and she can't be staggered. I was thinking of Regal, but I think I like Berseia a little bit more than Regal. Genus is not super great, his spells don't do that much damage to Mythos there. Let is average at everything, and Sheena, she can be good, but I think she's a little too frail. And then the equipment I'm rocking: Reflect Ring, Emerald Ring on Lloyd with the Star Gauntlet, Golden Helm, Star Mail, Kusanagi Blade we got from the Sword Dancer, Seiya, Hammer DX, Prism Guard, Pretty Ribbon, Rune Gauntlet, Warrior Symbol, Stun Charm. Rain has the Mystic Symbol, Fairy Ring, Shield Ring, Maid's Hairband, Heavenly Robe, and the Deck Brush. Kratos has the Baseball Bat, the Dragon Mail, the Star Helm, the Star Shield, Fairy Ring, and the Spirit Symbol. And with all that being said, I think we're ready to finally beat this game and save the world once and for all. Let's just warp out and get going.
Home. I'm going home.
Mythos, listen to me. We don't have to fight. Please return the Great Sea to us so that we can reunite the worlds.
Home. I'm going home.
Something's wrong. He sounds like a puppet.
What?
I need to thank you for going through all the trouble to bring me back here. I'm finally myself again.
Damn. So that's what this was all about.
Mythos, Martel is already dead.
That's not true. Martel is alive. Just as I lived on in the Crucius Crystal.
That's not living. That's just existing as a lifeless being.
What's wrong with that?
What?
After all, in our bodies flow the bloods of humans and elves, the bloods of those that despise us. We're better off casting aside such filth and become lifeless beings.
That's what you really want?
Of course. Watch. When you become a lifeless being, you can even control your appearance and growth. Everyone should become lifeless beings. I told you before, the only way to eliminate discrimination is for everyone to become the same race.
What you hope for is nothing but a dream, Mythos. Discrimination comes from the heart.
He's right, Mythos. It's the weakness of people's hearts that causes discrimination. Looking down upon others while placing themselves too high.
You do the same thing. You look down on humans and elves, treating them like cattle. That's the weakness of your heart.
Even if people become lifeless beings, nothing will change. Discrimination will continue.
Then where should the half-elves go? We aren't accepted anywhere. We opened our hearts, but no one took us in.
You can live anywhere you like.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm serious. Anywhere is fine. If you aren't doing anything wrong, you should just live proudly in the open.
It's because we couldn't do that. That we wanted a place of our own.
But that is not an excuse for the things we have done. It is merely a motive, not a justification.
What you've done caused meaningless suffering and death to countless people. Can you feel their pain?
People can change, even if they don't change right away. Months, years, as time passes, change is inevitable.
Maybe not everything can be forgiven, but one can try to atone for one's sins. Can't you feel it in your heart? The goddess known as conscience.
Do you think I'm gonna beg for forgiveness? There is no goddess, so I would continue to pursue my ideals. If there is no place where I can live, and if I've been denied my age of lifeless beings, then the only thing left for me is to build a new world on Darris Carlon. A world just for my sister and me. There's nothing anyone can do.
Alright, enter Mythos, 55,000 HP, he's resistant to light, and he's honestly like a much beefier version of his Yggdrasil form, with better spells, better attack and stuff like that. And he's really strong if you're not prepared. I'm gonna try my best to just keep him in a corner to stun him. No promises. He can teleport like so really easily. He has really strong spells that will kill you if you're not ready. And he can combo his spells with regular attacks, which is really devastating as well. Every so often he will do a skill that will get a lot of status elements on you, a lot of gross stuff you have to watch out for. Right there. Retribution. You get a whole bunch of nasty elements on you. And the best thing you can do is just hope Rain casts all the stuff that she needs to heal us of all that stuff. You could buy something called miracle bottles that will recover all these elements and use those, but I forgot to do that, so we have to do it the hard way. When he has judgment, and if you're playing on a harder difficulty, hard or mania, once he's in over limit, he'll use his mystic art, which is judgment, indignation judgment, which is really strong. It will probably kill you. Luckily, I'm not playing on that difficulty, so we don't have to worry about that. But if you are, be careful. Speaking of mystic arts, in this version of the game, every single character has a mystic art. I don't remember how to do all of them, so I can't show that off. But you can look it up on YouTube or look it up anywhere and you can figure it out. I know Lloyd, you need the Material Blade equipped, you need the Eternal Swordsman equipped, and you need to be below 30% HP. And lastly, after that, you need to have Rising Falcon, like 250 usages. Once that is all accomplished and you're in over limit, you hold X, square, and circle, and you can use his mystic art, which is really cool. Maybe I'll make a video on how to do all those eventually, but right now I don't remember and I don't have the time to try to set it up perfectly, so as of right now that won't be happening. Oh yes, time stop though, I forgot about that. What I was trying to do is go into the air with time stop so he won't be able to hit me as much. But luckily no one really got hit, so we had nothing to worry about. He's almost dead. Only 14,000 left. Alright, he cast Retribution again, but luckily we knocked him out of it, it looked like. Because he didn't actually get anything on us. That's good. He's almost dead though. 6,000. That's good, good, good. Hey, you want to be like around level 70, 65 at the very low end, and you won't have much trouble with this guy. Like all good boss fights, he does have a second phase, so be careful with that. Try not to use all your items on this guy because he does have a second phase. I'm not gonna try to do over limit or unison attack because one, he's almost dead, and two, I don't really need it. I don't care for experience, and the damage is not too good on that. And immediately we're thrust into his second form here. And if this looks familiar, these are kind of like the bosses we fought earlier. Remember the 20,000 HP bosses we fought? Yeah, well, if you did not defeat those 3 bosses, this guy would be a lot stronger. Pretty much what we did is defeated them, making him unable to use all his good skills. So really, he has nothing to harm us with. He's a really big punching bag. He's super easy. You should not have any trouble with him at all, honestly. This phase is so easy. Especially if you did fought the boss fights earlier. You made him so weak, he's unable to do pretty much anything. As he's kicking my ass. Healing win, good job, Kratos. And he's almost halfway dead already. That's how easy this guy is. I'm gonna die. Alright, let me use an elixir on Rain. Just so she can have good health. And I like concentrate on Rain because now she can do all these spells without being interrupted, which is awesome. Why are you using Resurrection again? We're all revived. This form of Mythos kind of reminds me of a little stronger form of Origin, honestly. He does a lot of the same stuff as Origin, and he's a big punching bag. He's really not that bad. This final form is really, really lacking compared to his last form. And for a final boss, it's kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. And if you beat Maxwell and you beat the Sword Dance to 3rd form before this, you fought much harder bosses than that, than this guy right here. Oh, he's almost dead. 9,000 HP left. He's done. Absolute though. That's a spell that you can get with Genus if he's on the S-type ring. Unfortunately, I'm not. It's a really good ice spell. It's like the strongest one in the game. And that's it, guys. That's it. Final boss done. Get an X-Gem level max, which is X-Gem level 1 through 4 combined. You only get 1 in the game. And unless you do New Game Plus, you can't actually even use it. So it's kind of worthless unless you do New Game Plus.
Mythos is...
It's just like Alicia. Mythos will continue to live as long as the Crucius Crystal exists.
And eventually, I will be taken over by the crystal.
Mythos.
Tired of playing your game of good and evil? Hurry up and destroy the crystal. If you
Mythos.
do it now, before I, too, am no longer myself.
Lloyd, please, help him! Let him die while he's still himself.
All right.
Farewell, my shadow. You who stand at the end of the path I chose not to follow. I wanted my own world, so I don't regret my choice. I would make the same choice all over again. I will continue to choose this path.
You could have lived with us in our world. Damn it.
The old master of the pact is no more. What does the new master of the pact ask of this sword?
Restore the true form of our two worlds! Are we back? What's going on?
What are you all doing?
Your wish is granted. But there is no link. Without a link, the land will die.
Just as I thought.
The world was originally separated into two in order to prevent its destruction. If it returns to its true form, the world lacks the mana to support itself. The land is dying.
I don't need to know why it's dying. What do we need to do to stop it?
Support the two worlds by linking them with a giant tree. That is the only way to stop the destruction of the land.
We need to restore the giant Carlon tree.
I get it.
Lloyd, quickly, before Darius Carlon flies off into the distant reaches of space, use its mana to awaken the Great Seed. That's the only way to revive it.
All right then. I'm counting on you, Eternal Sword.
Darius Carlon is already at the edge of the gravitational field. Not even Yggdrasil, Mythos, could stop this from happening. Do you still intend to try?
Yeah.
Even strengthened by your X-Sphere, it is likely that your body will not withstand the forces. Are you certain of your decision?
I said I'm doing it, so I'm doing it. It's not like we have a choice.
Very well.
It's not working. The mana's being deflected.
The Great Seed is already dead.
Wait, don't go! Please, wake up!
It looks like Darius Karlon stopped moving away.
Yeah, but why? The Eternal Sword is gone. The Eternal Sword!
Thank goodness.
This is my final wish. Eternal Sword.
Please awaken the Great Seed.
I beg you, please wake up!
Please!
Rise, giant Karlon tree!
I am Martel, and also the incarnation of the Great Seed itself. Lloyd, your hope, as well as those of many others, resurrected me.
So you're Mythos' sister?
No, Mythos' sister Martel is only one of the many souls within me. I am Mana, and I am the giant tree. I am the symbol of the many lives sacrificed to the Great Seed. I am a new spirit born to accompany the giant tree. And now the seed has awakened anew along with me.
This is the giant Karlon tree?
It's so beautiful and so grand.
This is the future form of the giant tree, but right now, it is only a small seedling. In its current state, the tree will wither and die.
Well then, how do we protect it?
You must provide the tree with love and adoration. As long as those conditions are met, I shall always protect the seedling.
I promise. If the tree ever starts to wither, I'll make sure we won't let it die.
Then, Lloyd, on behalf of all living things, I want you to give this tree a new name as a proof of the pact.
What?
The giant Carlon tree was planted here by the elves when they first came, as a guardian to watch over and protect them. This newly reborn tree protects elves, humans, and the lives of all those who are caught in between. Therefore, this tree requires a new name.
Lloyd, pick a name for us. A name for everyone's tree.
So this tree is the link that connects the world. Okay, I got it. This tree's name is...
And with that, Tales of Symphonia has been completed. Guys, this playthrough has been so much fun for me to do. Replaying this game has been so much fun. I loved every minute of it. I know it took forever for me to complete it, but I'm happy I'm finally done. Now, if you're wondering about the Colosseum, the Devil Arm, and anything else I might have missed in the post-game, the EX dungeon, all that, I've decided I'm going to take this completed save file, do a new game plus with 10 times experience and all that. So when it comes time to do the Colosseum and stuff, I'm actually a good enough level without having to grind over and over and over again. So I will be doing that. It won't be for a little bit, but it will be coming. I want to thank everyone for watching this because it's my first ever Let's Play that I completed. It's been a long journey. It's been a fun journey, but it's finally over. Guys, thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next Let's Play. Thank you all so much.
Grandmother, I'm home.
Oh, chosen one.
No, Grandmother, I'm not a chosen anymore.
Oh, yes. Colette, you have made us all proud.
Welcome home, Colette.
It's good to be home, Father.
I see. So, Kratos will travel with Deres Karlon wherever it may go. What are you going to do? Go back to Iselia?
No, we're going out to visit new lands.
We're going around the world to try and make it easier for half-elves to be accepted.
It sounds like you have a difficult journey ahead of you.
We can return to Iselia when we're tired.
We will always have a home there.
Hi, everyone. I'm back.
Sheena, I'm so glad you're safe.
Congratulations, Sheena.
And don't congratulate me yet. A whole new world lies before us now. We have to inform everyone about the revival of the Igaguri style.
Yes, and for when Kuchinawa returns as well.
Yeah! Come on, everyone. Let's work as hard as we can. We're gonna make the village of Mizuho into a ninja clan to be proud of.
Alicia, I'm finally myself again. Time is finally starting to flow again from that night 16 years ago. You know what? I'm 28 years old now. Can you believe that?
Were you talking with Alicia?
Yes.
I just got back from overseeing the destruction of part of the mine. Now that that's done, we can rest assured that no new X-spheres will be excavated.
That's good to hear. What are your plans now?
I'm going to devote the full resources of my company to revitalization projects in order to build a new and better world.
I'll help too. I'm sure Alicia and Daddy would have wanted me to.
Are you really going to Deres Karlon?
If a half-elf of Crucius remains here, the other half-elves will have no place to live. As a surviving member of Crucius, I must bear the responsibility for what has happened.
I'm going to collect all the X-spheres remaining in this land.
And I will discard all of Crucius's X-spheres into space. I've dragged you into this until the very end.
It's okay.
It's time for me to go. Please use that sword to send us to Deres Karlon.
Goodbye, Dad.
Don't die before I do, Lloyd. My son.
Mom, Dad left. That was okay, wasn't it? For me to let him go? It was okay, right?
Lloyd, you wanted to go with him, didn't you?
No. I have my own path to follow. And Dad has his. And besides, I have a dad here already.
I see. Then I won't say any more.
Mom, I'll leave Dad's sword here beside you. Well, I'm off.